Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you're happy watching this. Just going Tokyo, coming at you with some more Skul the Hero Slayer. Twitch doesn't, I guess, like we if it's not gonna be LBP3, it's gotta be something, and Twitch has gotta hate the tags of something. So give me a sec, fix this, get into mod view, it'll be all exciting, so exciting. Like you won't even know how exciting it is. Because this will be edited in post. It will not be, because I do know editing, and that's okay. That's 100% okay. I don't need to edit my VODs. This can just be stream of consciousness nonsense, and that's also okay. What am I doing? Where are we? I don't know. We killed a tree last time. We beat a tree or something, and we're gonna try to do it again. And get to that silly-ass castle. We're going to have to fight count them, two mini-bosses, which, to me, feels distinctly unfair. I don't feel like we ought to be forced to contend with two mini-bosses at the same damn time when we can barely beat one of them. Let's go! Let's go! Yes! Yes, no, this will be excitement. Super exciting! Is there anything on that tower that we could just dive into? Like a secret? We'll find out the next time that we die, which will probably be in a couple of minutes. Still not sure where I'm feeling on this game yet, and that's okay. I mean, it doesn't have to be, you know, it could be like going down. I eventually just kind of didn't really feel it for going down, and that's fine. God, I love the music though. Like, this is not something that I would... Okay, I should not have jumped like right into that fucking crowd. Oh God. Okay, well, the first run is always getting ring rust off. I did not end up eventually vibing with going down, and that's the game's fault. No, I mean, it's partially my fault. I just feel like there's a weird balance to it. I don't know if I ended up liking it. Like, I like what it was trying to do, and I'm sure that I would enjoy the story. Like, I was enjoying what I saw of the story, but oh my God, like, there are so many of you. I know it's because we did a treasure door, and like the special room doors have more enemies, but that was a lot. I don't know what that does yet. Gold is nice, and max HP is pretty great, but I think I'm gonna take this one. We do not yet have a power skull, but we will eventually, I imagine. If we survive... Wow, my throat is already funky. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Gonna have to do a thing about that. Which is, I mean, there's not really anything I can do, is the problem. Like, it would just be not talking. And that wouldn't help us out at all. It would be a very quiet stream. Which, you know, we could do that sometimes. I suppose. I don't... Oh God. That was not what I was expecting. That's okay. That's okay. We got this. You gotta go. Sir, you need to leave. I mean... Cash money, baby. I am a fan of the cash money. I don't know. I cannot imagine doing a totally silent stream. I know they work. People do them. I just don't think they would work for us. Okay, we're at least getting a little bit better at this. A little. Not a lot, but... Oh shit. Like, I just dumped my poor head into the goddamn ground. Like a goofball. Oh shit. Right, everything wants to kill us. I knew that. I knew that. Are we good here? Can we go? Can we go now, Professor? Why is there only one door? Skeleton shield. I mean, fuck it, right? I think it's supposed to increase our health, so... Maybe, I don't know, maybe we chose something and it made it so there's only going to be one door? I think we get, like... I think we damage with, attacks. With blocks? Dashes! That's the word that I want. I can talk. I am super good at talking. Oh shit! Hey buddy! Oh god, there's two of you! That's uncalled for. The combo is... Oh! Alice, how you doing? I hope you're super well tonight. Hope the life is being kind to you. Ain't giving you too much bullshit. I know the world seems to like to throw a lot of garbage in your direction, and I hate that. 30 gold, I don't need, yeah. Magic attack, we don't have one. Magic attack also still continue to not have one. Increases crit rate. I feel like we could go with that. And now we're gonna get our ass handed to us by, oh god, this one sucks. I hate this one. This is the one with the fucking traps. Oh shit! No! Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. It's gonna be a rain of fire and arrows. Oh god, the shit! Fuck, 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 fuck! Damn it! Oh, yeah. I don't know. I feel like we were doing kind of okay with that one. That run was not not particularly successful, but it was a start. My life has not been the best lately. I hate that. I really do. I know that you've had you had a couple of disappointments last month, and I can dig that. I lost the words that I wanted to say because there really aren't good ones, except that I'm rooting for you. I don't know that helps very much, but I am. Hopefully there's not a new thing, because I feel like the paperwork stuff that you told us about, and then on top of that the housing situation, like that feels like it's enough to be on your plate. I kind of feel like you don't need any more on your plate. Annoying weirdos, but that's a smaller thing. These are, I'm hoping, online annoying weirdos, which it doesn't necessarily make it better, but it makes it hopefully less physically worrisome. Because I know that you've got Fash infestation in your region. The Stalker and the Discord server I was talking about with previous friends. Gotcha. God, what, like, that, dude, I do not get these fucking Stalkers. Like, just, what do they... Are you... Okay, well, let me ask about that first. Like, are you personally unsafe, or is this the general unsafeness of having, like, a lot of Fash around? Both of which are... Okay, now Allison, I'm worried. Not great, that. Okay, let me give this full attention. 3 days ago, in the second largest city, a group of Nazis broke into immigrants' house, destroyed their house. Oh, Alice. I mean, oh, Jesus. That's... That's a lot. I know that you're doing... Yeah. I know that you're doing what you can to see to your own safety. I know me pushing you on that isn't gonna make you be able to do more than you already are. But I got my toes crossed, which is about the most that I can do. Please do, hon. Please stay safe. Moria, it is lovely to see you in. Even if you stepped in at a heavier time than usual, it is still good to see you. I hope that you are very well. Hopefully relatively safe in your situation. Yeah, I mean, I know it's not. I'm never gonna... what's the word that I want? I'm never gonna waggle my finger at people using the space in a way that I have intended the space to be used. Because I do want this to be a place that people can talk about heavier things as well as lighter things. But I know sometimes, like, when you walk in, like, in the middle of something like that, it can be a bit like, well, where do I, what do I say in this situation? But it is lovely to see you, and it's good to know that you are well. Kronos, a pleasure as always. Good Kronos. Fuck Nazis. Fuck Nazis is like, that's an evergreen statement, unfortunately. Absolutely fuck Nazis. I had, in my, one of my moods I had a while back, the idea of, like, making a t-shirt with, like a silk screen of, like, a gal with that, the strap from 7, you know, the one with the giant knife at the end of it, with the logo, the only way to fuck Nazis. I don't have the artistic chops to pull that off, but I do think it would be hilarious. Us! Evelyn! Lovely to see you! I know it's been a little bit, but, you know, I know that you got stuff going on in your life. Everybody's got stuff going on in their lives, and it's a pleasure to have you here when we can have you here. But I hope that things are treating you well. I know you're in the States, and the States are a bit of a lot right now. Hopefully safe down where you are. You here for the shirt idea. It's a good idea. It's legitimately a good idea, but it would take more to pull off than I think I could manage. It's been wild recently. It's been quite something. That it has. That it has. But as long as you're keeping yourself safe, that's the first step. Wherever the path leads from there. Weather hasn't been treating you well this past week. Oh god, like, yeah. It's gotta be pretty rough down where you are, yeah. Here we go with the kendo stick. The kendo stick is really quite good. And we pretty much missed our opportunity to pick anything up here. That was a worrisomely large bang from outside. Well, you know the drill. Stay in cool places and get all the hydration that you need. God, this asshole. Everybody in this game, I just feel like saying this asshole about. I'm not gonna keep hitting you. You've got a fucking shield. What are you doing, dude? Oh, Kronos. I've got the next long form set up. I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's going to be a surprise. It's not going to be Eve or the Witch's House, though. I'm going to hold those off for a touch. Just because I saw a deal come up in the Golden Week sale. And the last day was today, so I had to act. Fuck these mini-bosses. Fuck these mini-bosses to hell. This one's not the worst, but... And he does say Leroy Jenkins, which is kind of funny. Was Leroy Jenkins, like, was that ever a legitimate, like, Warcraft thing, or was that purely for Penny Arcade? Fuck, I think we're gonna eat shit on this one. Oh yeah. Oh fuck. God damn it. Feel free not to answer if you want to keep it a secret. Is it a game I played before, or at least mentioned? Actually, I'm not sure. Okay, so it was a meme video. Also, hi, lovely to see you. I'm only familiar with it through Penny Arcade, because they did a comic about it, and I thought it might have been a Penny Arcade thing, but apparently not. These guys, they don't need to be able to fucking heal. You don't have to have your first mini-boss be able to fucking heal. That is just, it's uncalled for. Also, hi, Ghost World was a fucking lot. Now, I don't know how I feel about it. Oh, buggery! Let me, Evelyn says I had a severe and strong tornado almost hit... Every single day of May, except for yesterday, there's been some form of strong tornado. Around my area, it's been exhausting. Holy dogs, Evelyn, please, love, please, stay safe. I know that you have even less that you can do about the tornadoes than Alice has about the Nazis. So safety precautions are perhaps more limited. Perhaps. But please do be taking them. Weather in the south is just something that wants you dead. It's getting, I mean, it gets worse and worse every year with the climate being buggered the way that it is. See, the funny thing, Moria, the funny thing is, like, and I talked about this before, probably a number of times, but I remember talking about this when we were doing Borderlands 2, like, God, 5 years ago. And because of, like, where I am, and the particular bubbles of, English language culture that I interact with on the internet, like, a lot of meme culture has just, like, passed me by. So when I played Borderlands 2, and I thought, like, it was all very, very clever, because to me, it was the first time I was seeing any of it. And then I find out, like, that it's, like, 80% by volume memes, which doesn't necessarily make it less funny to me, because that was my first experience of it, but I can imagine somebody who is familiar with all those memes being like, oh, it's another meme. Oh. You could sure tell Ghost World was directed by a guy that did a documentary on R. Crumb. Yeah? Like, all I know about R. Crumb is that he's just, like, he's kind of scummy, isn't he? Like... I think I hated it. I think I may have actually hated it. Like, the more that I think about it, it's just like... I saw a claim on TV tropes. Because I usually check TV tropes after movies, because sometimes I miss details and they pop up in TV tropes. Usually it's terrible for actually, you know, illuminating tropes, which is its ostensible purpose, but it's really, really good at collating details if you miss small things a lot. And they were saying that, like, there's discussion of the movie being a deconstruction of the Deadpan Snarker and Magic Pixie Dream Girl, like, tropes, and I kind of feel like that would be an acceptable read, except that the movie presents the world around Enid as being exactly as vacuous and insipid as she sees it. So it's like, I don't know if it's trying to have it both ways and losing on both fronts, but it's like, because in a way it kind of does deconstruct those tropes in the sense that, like, Enid is an awful person. She's just, she's self-absorbed, she's arrogant, she looks down on absolutely everybody, she pushes everybody in her life away who's trying to help her. But, like, again, like, everything that she's reacting to is pure, like, late 90s Americana meant to be mocked and presented by the movie as mockable. So Hive says, I love how tropers will confidently say things and be 100% wrong about the fundamental events of the thing they're confidently speaking about. Does the long form have a genre? Last question, and I'll find out if I'm right in my head. It absolutely has a genre. What would be the... Gray? I feel like to be any more specific would be to give the game away. And Alice, you're right, like, I could be watching Daria because at least Daria is good people. Or at least Daria tries to be good people. Alice says, this is about R. Crumb. He's a piece of shit, and there's a million women who came out with sexual abuse in regards to him. Gotcha. Hive says, it sounds like my reaction to Godzilla vs. Kong, which is kind of interesting. That is kind of interesting, because I feel like, observing from the outside, like, both of those movies seem like they should be things that are distinctly up our respective alleys, and yet utterly fail us. Moria says, oh gosh, I'm in the same boat. Holly has to constantly catch me up in the last 10 years of memes. I'm glad that you get the feeling, Moria, because, like, yeah. Are we guessing the new long form? The long form, no, the genre is gray. I'm not playing Killzone 2. don't think they're of the same era. Like, you're gonna find out what it is next week, and am I playing Killzone 1? That would be fucking hilarious. But yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone would be explicitly surprised by the game, in that it's like, we've discussed around it before. I would actually love to play PS All-Stars. And I didn't know that about Killzone 1. But that's interesting to know, because that means that we could conceivably play Killzone 1 at some point. Yeah, I'm still thinking about fucking Ghost World. God, I hated Enid so much. I just like... And the weird thing is, like, Enid reminds me a lot of My First Girlfriend, and which makes it even more confusing that we never watched that movie. Because that would have been even more up her alley than mine. Means you get to experience my favorite line in all of video games. The fuck is a Shakespeare? Is this the Japan Games? No, unfortunately not. That's on PS3, so I wouldn't be able to stream it. Although, you know, maybe in some point, if we ever have that kind of rig, because I would love to stream PS3 games. I've got a couple of them that would be really fun to do, and it would just be neat to do like a playthrough of LBP. I have a PS3. That part's not the problem. That part's not the problem. I have a perfectly functional PS3. I just have no way to record from it. I will say one thing in Ghost World's favor is that, like, Enid's whole aesthetic is extremely gendered. Like, it's just, like, on a purely superficial level, girls got it going on. Covers a town in Moss to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Moss being the best. Woohoo! Go Moss! Wait, not Randy Moss, right? We're not talking about Randy Moss. I saw a copy of LBP3 for like €5 a couple of days ago. I've seen copies of LBP3 for 250 yen. It's yeah, I mean, it's not really a highly sought after game. Oh, I was thinking of something completely different. Randy Moss is not who I thought it was, so I'm not going to throw any disrespect his way because I don't know who he is. The kind of moss that makes your house green and fuzzy. Also, I have all the LBPs. I've got 1, 2, I've got 3 in both PS3 and PS4. I've got karting, and for me, that's all the LBPs. What if we talk about Llewellyn Moss? Oh, is he the asshole from shit. Give me 2 seconds. I know this. Like, the name's on the tip of my tongue. It's the one with the guy who's got the fucking the cattle killer. And Woody Harrelson's in the movie. And fucking the dude from The Fugitive. What is wrong with me? It's not There Will Be Blood. It's another Texas movie. No Country for Old Men. There. Oh, Alice, you met all the copies of LBP3 to use them as weapons. Honestly, why not? I got there in the end. It took a bit. I had to go through a couple of Texas movies to get there. Then I learned No Country for Old Men is a Texas movie. Is it not? Is it not? I'm sure that it is. Evelyn, if you're still here listening in, yes or no, No Country for Old Men is a Texas movie? Now I'm questioning myself. Woohoo! Yes! The desert landscape, 1980s West Texas. Now that explains why it read so weird to me. Oh, I didn't see that, Alice, but I love this. I love to see it. Thank you for bringing me that news. Alice, you always bring me joy. I hope you know that. Did it read even weirder because they used future guns in the movie? I feel like I didn't quite get like when it was supposed to be set, and it felt like an amalgam. It felt like a time ago. You know, it kind of did. It felt like It Follows. Not quite as explicitly, but it did kind of feel like It Follows. Also, I mean, you could look at fucking what's-his-face like a sexually transmitted disease, or ghost. Sexually transmitted ghost disease? Shit, I forget his name. The asshole. You know the asshole. The one who thinks he's God. Kind of like the Gotham TV series where they're using CRT monitors and iPhones. Wait, they use iPhones in the Gotham series? Well, okay, so... See, weird thing about that, like... this is going to your point about being a Vietnam vet, because that reminds me of... In... One of the anachronisms in, The Stand, the updated version of The Stand, is like, Stu is supposed to be a Vietnam vet. Like, it's a pretty core part of his early character, and he refers back to it a lot. But the problem is that if the book takes place when the change in dates makes it take place, like, he's way older than Franny. Anton Chigurh, yes, thank you. It's set in a time and kind of a place. See, that's... Well, I mean, I could... You know what? But that kind of follows, Moria, because, like... The animated series was kind of like that, too. Where you had, like, the whole Dark Deco aesthetic and, like, the fashion sensibilities of that era, but, like... Even the run-of-the-mill technology, like, not just the Batman technology, where you would expect that to be future from the time setting, because, you know, he's all genius and whatever. But, like, the run-of-the-mill technology as well is too far forward from where it's set. It's just like Naruto, where they're in a ninja village, and also Naruto has a CRT TV. I mean, they go backwards and forwards in time, though. Assassin daggers are pretty great. Oh, but that increases HP, and that might be good. But this is also a rake. I think I'm gonna go with the Grudge Stone. Wait. The CIA in the animated show or the CIA in the Batman movie? Cause, like, isn't the Batman movie vaguely 70s? The Batman feels kind of grimy and neo-noirish, which kind of removes it from time, but then also the Riddler shoots vertical video and live streams to his followers. Oh, in Naruto! Wait! In Naruto, Naruto becomes president of the Ninja CIA. That's what the Ninja president is! What?! I'm so confused. Does that, like, is the US extant in Japan in Naruto times? There's two ninja presidents, and the one Naruto becomes is the Ninja CIA head, who abides the orders of the real ninja president. Wait, so, like, I mean, I guess it would make sense that the real ninja president would rule from behind the scenes, but I'm so confused. And I love it. I mean, who doesn't, though? I kind of feel like the ninja populace probably experiments with ninja drugs on the ninja populace. Ninja MK Ultra is a real mess. I love all of you. You are wonderful people, and you've made my day. I've been told Boruto has some arcs where Naruto does psyops. This is real. This is real. I love that. I love that you had to make that explicit. Wait, what did I miss? What did I miss from Holly? Oh shit! Wait. Did I miss something? Or Moria, are you just like waving to Holly because you've just noticed that she came in? Gotcha. Now I gotcha. Now I'm on the trolley. And we should all be on the trolley. But they tore up the trolley lines and they burned them because we hate public transportation in the United States. There's still some trolley lines here, but not very many, and they're mostly just for the tourists. I just hope that the Ninja CIA cooperates with the Ninja FBI. Must they? Must they? I'd rather that they did not. God damn it with the freaking pollen clouds. Why does this skull even have hay fever? It's a fucking skull. Who is on the Ninja Grassy Knoll? Zapruder? Not even Ninja Zapruder, just Zapruder. Do you know what real world event occurred? Because in real life, CIA was hiding information from the in real life FBI? COINTELPRO? No. Oh! Oh! I feel like I should have known that. Naruto is basically a series about a kid wanting and becoming Ninja Henry Kissinger. This is not a joke, kinda. I don't know how I feel about any of that statement, Alice. Does the show recognize that's a bad thing? Because that at least would be interesting. Like, have your hero succeed and have them become everything that they hate. Let me tell you of the wonderful world of Naruto politics. Please do. By all means, educate me. Doesn't Bourdain, didn't he have that quote about like wanting to deeply and personally beat the shit out of Kissinger because of what he'd done in Cambodia? Okay. Also, yes. Toxic Pendant is pretty good. Ooh. That's really nice. I think we'll go with the Distorted Curved Sword. I do have good taste. It's not going to save us, but... I mean... You're not wrong, Alice, but there's a specific quote that Bourdain had about that. Did they just choose random names for these assholes? Oh fuck, that's right, he's got homing shots. Oh, I hate this fucker. I hate all of these fuckers, honestly. Okay. Oh shit. Fuck me. I may have to not look at chat for just a second, so I will trust you all to be wonderful, because you always are. When we finally get to the point where I can beat this asshole, like, on a regular, I will be very happy, because this guy's a douche. Like, even beyond the fact of, like, how he fights, he's just douchey. Whoosh! Fuck you, jackass! I'm gonna search your corpse. Oh, we got a portal. A portal? We got a potion? It's a portable potion. Predator? I don't want to be... I don't know how I feel about that. It is a power skull, though. Face bug? And kendo stick. I might... You know what? I'm gonna go with Predator. Oh, this is neat. Once you've been to Cambodia... Oh, give me a second. The portable potion teleports HP into your body. The HP is from someone else. I actually kind of love that. Once you've been to Cambodia, you'll never stop wanting to beat Henry Kissinger to death with your bare hands. You'll never again be able to open a newspaper and read about that treacherous, prevaricating, murderous scumbag sitting down for a nice chat with Charlie Rose, or attending some black tie affair for a new glossy magazine without choking. Witness what Henry did in Cambodia, the fruits of his genius or statesmanship, and you will never understand why he's not sitting at the dock in The Hague next to Milosevic. Yeah, though. Good old fucking Henry Kissinger. At least he's dead. Also, some good news. I finally procured some perfectly good-looking strawberries that aren't sour. Fancy that. 100 bones? I mean, how am I gonna get 100 bones? Arachne? On the first fucking chapter. Nothing drops bones. Us! Jelly beans! How you doing? I hope you're really well. Oh shoot. Hold on. I want to read all the stuff that's gone on before I get into something that I can't look away from. Alice says, but yeah, the thing with Naruto is that Kishimoto halfway through decided he wanted to talk about the politics, and it becomes a mess because it's both the shonen story of a guy rising to his goal and also the author trying to, in a very liberal way, in his action comic, talk about stuff like war crimes. The ninja CIA stuff is the author trying to take the idea of a ninja, no other, just ninja, that was on me, and putting them into the logic of modern intelligence groups like the CIA and FBI, like Black Ops also, so it's aware of what it's doing, but it's also still shown in battle series, so it's not critical enough or interested in it enough, because it's too busy having the final arc be Naruto fights 1,000,000 people, and twist, the final boss was moon aliens, actually. Yes, this is a Princess Kaguya reference. That's a lot. That's kind of a lot. Jilly says, I'm doing fairly well, overdid it a bit this weekend, but I'm feeling better after crashing yesterday afternoon. I'm glad to hear that you're feeling better, at least. I know you're not drinking, so I don't know, like, what the overdid it was. And you don't have to make explicit, if you do not want to, but I'm imagining you, like, building a shed. I don't know why that's the image that I have, but it is. Like, well, really tied it on this weekend, building a shed. Just lugging this fucking engine block around barehanded. Also, this little skelling bones that we've got going on here is the fucking bomb. Half of Boruto is them explaining why evil Princess Kaguya moon aliens are here, from what I've been told. I mean, I kind of feel like if you're gonna throw that in midway through your series, you're probably gonna have to spend some time explaining what the fuck's going on eventually. And that might have to be in the next series, apparently. Nope, still recovering from surgery, but generally feel good. So I forget that I'm not yet 100%. Ah, hi. I can dig that. Will you take it easy? Although you probably don't need me to tell you that. Your own body, I'm sure, is telling you that extensively. Holly says, learned a little more C-Pound. At the point now where I have a basic understanding of how to code a dialogue message. I swear, you all need to get together. You and Kronos and Soup and Hirunda and maybe Hive. You throw your hat in there and you just make yourselves a small gaming company. You could have the next get in the car loser. Kronos, if you tell me that you don't have game building chops, I will scream at you. I will legitimately scream at you. Wait, they don't have moon rabbits making mochi? Why do you go to the fucking moon if you're not gonna have moon rabbits? That is the best part. See, that was supposed to come off as encouraging, Kronos, and I feel like it may have come off as angry, and I don't want it to come off as angry. I'm just saying that you've got really good level design skills, and that is an important skill if someone is going to be making a game. Inferno flower, but I got full HP. Yes, where do you think mochi comes from? Hive, it is the rabbits on the moon making the mochi. Oh, I love the Toho meme that you sent me, by the way, Hive. That was fantastic, and I need to save it to my hard drive. She sets up a mochi business in Gensokyo. Does Toho have like a consistent lore game to game, or is it just a mess? Because I was kind of under the impression that it was a mess, but it seems that I might be incorrect. It does have main lore, okay. I know the basic plot of Toho because Toho 6 because of a meme video. I mean, there's worse ways to learn these things, though. I wish, like, I was halfway... Well, I don't wish. Like, it's not that important to me, but... It would be cool to be at least halfway decent at, like, bullet hell games, because Toho seems really cool. But I do not have that skill. Oh, that's right, this level's got ninja. I fucking hate that. I hate that for all of us. You know, probably I should be using my skills. Is it? The ones that I use to pay the bills. Is it? I will release you as soon as I kill this dude. I would like you not to shoot me in the face. I think that is startlingly unfair. Old Dark Priest. Oh, we've met you before. The only Toho fan game I played was a budget Vampire Survivors-esque game that was like 50 cents on Steam, which is probably like 100 yen. And also this is a mess because there's a million fan versions of it, but like doesn't matter. It's all just fan lore. Easy to ignore if you don't care. Okay. No, I do not want you to change my skill. I'm okay with my skill. I want healing. I thought all the Toho were bullet hells. Like I thought that was the Toho thing. I thought that was what made it Toho even more than the anime girls. You're not allowed to charge off the edge of the cliff like that, you jerk face. Oh, you are still alive. Gonna have to do something about that. Most of the mainline Tohos are bullet hells, though some of the in-between canonical games are fighting games. That feels like a lot, honestly. The latest Toho game had Goku? What the fuck? It seems like a lot, Evelyn. Like, in a good way. Not necessarily in a bad way. Just a lot, though. What is wrong with that fucking tree sprite? Oh, it's standing in front of a cage. So what the fuck is going on with this thing? Also, Spiky dude, I need you to stop. I need you to stop right the fuck now. Oh no, I'm not gonna deliver you. You cost me money. Toho and internet culture is about as inseparable as Hatsune Miku. Well, I mean, like, look, Hatsune Miku is very separable if you just use a large enough knife. I mean, we are talking, like, separating, like, the arms from the trunk, right? The games themselves and all the side projects and all the fan projects, inside jokes, and the like are just so interesting and feels near endless. I like that. It sounds like it's fun. I mean, we've never had the Manatech booster, so we might as well take it. Like, why not, right? Oh, it's the fucking tree. Okay. I will watch this meme video, possibly after the stream. I mean, just as opposed to watching it during the break, because I'm not sure how long or how loud it's going to be. That's such a weird Foley word for when he puts the arms down, because it's like, it's like a little path. Oh, I hate that attack. Not a fan of that. I do not know when to dodge those fist attacks, and they fuck my shit up. Okay. That's not the button, that is the dodge button. Disco? Why would you think that's the dodge button suddenly when it hasn't been yet? Oh shit. Oh fuck! I just want the healing! That was not healing! Shit, fuck me. Oh, okay. Okay, we're unfortunately not gonna get this one probably. Damn it! Okay. Yeah. I need to figure out when he's got his hands like up by his shoulders and he does that slam into the ground attack, cuz I think I've got the sweep attack. Like I think I've got the timing on that one, or at least like I know roughly when it's going to come, but I don't really get when the attack is going to start for the like slamming the fist down. Evelyn says also, I've seen Goku so much more often now after finishing original Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z that it's kind of scaring me. Do you mean like previous to watching Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, you didn't see Goku around as much? Or do you mean that Goku was around just as much, but you just weren't noticing it, and now that you finished those series, now you're noticing the character everywhere? Is OG Journey to the West, like, that's gotta have like an English translation, right? I know Overly Sarcastic Productions talks about it. Like, I think they've got a full series about it, and I've heard a couple of the episodes. It has several. There's even a podcast. I mean, but Alice, like, there's a podcast for everything. I'd be surprised more if there wasn't a podcast. Oh. Okay. The second part of that sentence makes the whole thing make 100 times more sense. I saw Goku a lot, but now it's just a ton more. That's weird. It's like you've summoned Goku from the depths. Or maybe you're a vector for infection. Like, maybe Goku hadn't been in those places previously, but you've pulled him forward, and you've retroactively infected that corner of the internet with Goku. You're like a mimetic hazard, but not evil? I'm gonna go with not evil. Goku, he haunts me. Oh, I'm just imagining like a creepypasta Goku, like with the glitch edit and like the red eyes. It's also funny how Berserk is in so many things too. I don't know if I've noticed Berserk in as many things. Maybe I'm seeing, maybe where I'm seeing Hellraiser, I'm actually seeing Berserk. Berserk is in Liza P. Dang. We should all send Clive Barker a thank you note, cause like the mysterious goblins of the hand would not have had their look without Barker. It's in basically all the Souls game. It's in Dragon's Dogma. It's in a bunch of stuff. Okay. I don't discount you. No, that's not the word that I want. I don't doubt you. Just that it may not be in the places that I'm seeing it. Or, I mean, it may not be in the places that I'm looking. Is probably the best way to put it. Because I don't really play any, I don't play any Soul stuff. But, we are at the hour point. I had a pretty good run. I'm gonna take the break now. Have myself a wee bit of a stretch. Have a very short-lived conflict with myself over as to whether I'm not gonna have some coffee. Spoilers, I'm gonna have some coffee. This is a terrible mistake, and I'm full of them. Moria, thank you so much for dropping by tonight. I hope that you have a wonderful night's rest, filled with lovely dreams, all the loveliest dreams. No dreams of Goku asking if you can fight. I think that's Evelyn's curse right now. Unless you want to fight Goku. And this could be a test of wit as well, which I think Goku famously loses at. I could take him. Famous first words. You don't want to fight the Monkey King. Guy's like a proto-Joker. But Goku's not a proto-Joker. Like, the Monkey King, the OG Monkey King might be. But Goku seems very not Jokery. However, let me take my break or I'll never take it. And then I'll just wrap it on forever. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. I don't know why it took me like a couple seconds to announce that I had returned, but I have returned. Why was I looking up third base Pop Goes the Weasel? I can't explain that at all. And that's okay. What did I miss? It says there's an animated movie called Monkey King Conquers that is both extremely well animated and adapts the first part of Journey to the West, where the Monkey King tries to fuck up heaven and fails and gets sent to Heaven Jail. Oh, Havoc in Heaven, not Conquers Heaven. Got the title wrong. I should look that up. That sounds pretty cool. I say that about so many things. I wish I had like a scribe. Honestly, someone who would just like sit on like the stool, hopefully a comfortable one, and would just like write down all the silly ass shit that I say I should look up, because I always never forget to do that. Wait, no. I always forget to do that. I don't do it. It's what I'm saying. It's all on YouTube. That only makes it worse. Maybe this one will stick. Sometimes they do. Let's get our butts kicked again. If we get to the tree, like, if we could get past the tree once, I think would be pretty cool. Okay, you have fire, and you have to go away. Oh, thank you! I really appreciate that. Did you just break that cage for me? That's so sweet of you. I finished, I finished the other day, the guy she was interested wasn't a guy at all. The second volume of it. It's really quite fun. I've been enjoying it. I kind of feel like it would be within your wheelhouse. That just got announced to be getting an official translation in the Anglosphere. The Anglosphere. I am reading it. LOL. Are you liking it? Because I've been liking it. It's really sweet. It manages to tread a fairly fine line of being like legitimately wholesomely sweet without being cloying. Why did you get disconnected? Can we blame it on the weather? Because I feel like it's always worthwhile to blame on the weather. Or sharks. It could be sharks. On account of the sharks are eating the internet cables that the internet uses to keep us connected. Heard about that manga, but haven't checked it out. I should eventually. It's really fun. I also appreciate that there's like a fairly significant amount of the music they talk about that I actually recognize. And the, at least as far as, like, published in Dead Tree format, it's only up to, like, 2 volumes, so I can't imagine that there's that much more of it, like, online. Hive says, I regret to inform you that Drake has responded to Kendrick's diss tracks yet again, because he cannot leave well enough alone, and this comment is telling. This ain't even a diss track, it's the world's first defensive track. What? Alice says it's being picked up. I don't know that it's being, like, if that's just announced to be published, but not yet published. Weather's actually supposed to be extremely bad today, towards the Kansas and Oklahoma states, at least. Not looking at all. I think, like, I mean, can you punch the weather? I feel like, you know, with the powers of anime, you should be able to punch the weather. And that might be a thing to try. Another comment, that's the issue. Drake doesn't know he's not winning. Am I right, or at least are the posts I saw on Reddit right, that like the cover of Kendrick Lamar's album is a like a picture from the Amber Alert website and it's Drake's home? Oh, Holly! Sleep well! Have very good dreams, and we will hopefully see you on Thursday. Evelyn says, in the time I've been away, I've become a weather nerd, and looking at all these updates and stuff all the time. I feel like that's pretty understandable, all things considered. Like, to the extent that it's possible, and I understand that it's not always, like, try not to give yourself anxiety over it. I think we beat this dude before, so that should mean that we can do it again, right? God damn it. I do not need these people to fucking heal, is what I'm thinking. Oh, that was exceptionally bad. God darn it! There's 3 diss tracks, not an album. The picture for the most recent diss track is the one I'm thinking of. Is it not accusing Drake of being a sexual predator and pedophile? Because I believe that's what I've heard. Although, mayhaps if we're more explicit than that, we should probably have some CWs, I suppose. But that is the extent that I know. Evelyn says the weather today looks... I lost the comment. Looks just really scary in the Kansas and Oklahoma area. It could be upgraded to maximum weather threat risk in an hour or two. Hodge says the first diss track got released and Kendrick claimed that he would predict what angle Drake would take next. Drake then released a diss track called Family Matters that made unflattering insinuations, and within 30 minutes, Kendrick released his next diss track that was fashioned as a series of letters of apology or condemnation to Drake's family for the fact of his existence. Just like just going for the blood, all of Drake's blood. I probably doesn't need all that blood, so it's probably okay. And after Kendrick dropped yet another diss track where he ruins the chord A minor for everyone, And then he said he has 10 tracks prepped already. Okay, I'm gonna have to walk back a little bit here because I don't necessarily know everything. And by everything I mean anything. When you say that he ruins the chord A minor for everyone, like what does that mean? Drake's also been hiding a daughter and among a million other things. That's pretty gross. I know very little about all of this, but the very little that I've heard just sounds awful. About, like, the Drake stuff. Oh, thank you. I will do that thing. Is it a thing that? Oh my god, I'm getting my ass kicked. Maybe we shouldn't like make the first room that we do one of these challenge rooms, because the treasure rooms and the green rooms are kind of challenge rooms for better rewards. But we need the better rewards is kind of the problem. We got that grudge stone again. We've done wind armor before, and it's not that great. Take the grudge stone. Oh, okay, so in this game, so you've got, like, the doors that you go through, right? And so you got the one with that just looks like a regular door and fires on either side, and this is just going to go to a regular room that you need to clear to progress. But then you've got, like, one door where it's got a bunch of treasure heaped up around it. And so that'll go to, like, a challenge room where you've got just a bunch more enemies. Or some other, like, gimmick or hazard. But if you clear that room, then you'll get a treasure or a ton of gold at the end. And then there's a third type where it's got, like, green fire around the door. And if you clear that, it's another challenge room. And you'll get, like, a special skull. You must be very tired, because, breeding rooms and challenge rooms, I kind of feel like don't sound like the same thing, but I might have used a different word and not realized or remembered. It's not very much sleep. Although I would be the last person to really be able to non-hypocritically say anything against that, because I don't sleep. We know this. Sleeping while autistic is a mess. Like, sleep just seems impossible in the world right now. Not enough, Kronos, and I really would like to sleep more, but there's just not the time for it. I'm gonna try to maybe, since I'm not doing video work anymore, like, I'm gonna try to maybe train myself to wake up, like, around 5:30 instead of 4:30. But any later than that, like, I literally just have to get ready to go as soon as I wake up. You don't... See, but the thing is, Cronus, you don't send me boring trivia. You send me interesting things. And I love them. Shaking my head, not doing this Japanese salaryman style and sleeping on streets after passing out from alcohol. Look, both my 20s and my 30s are long behind me. So, I'm not in that life anymore. I don't remember the last time I woke up in a random place, though. Usually I was able to make it home. I seem to consistently sleep no earlier than 2 a.m. When do you wake up? Like, if you're going to sleep at 2 a.m. but you're waking up at like 8 or 10, that feels like it's not that bad. You wake up at 8:40. I mean, that's at least like, it's 6 hours plus of sleep. It could be better. I definitely dig that, but and I have done company drinking parties before. When I first came to Japan, when I was up in Sendai, and they would have pretty big, like, drinking parties. And I kind of got rooked into going periodically, but I learned relatively quickly that those were extremely not fun. Evelyn says, gonna hop out. See y'all hopefully soon. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Evelyn, thank you so much for dropping by. I'm glad that you are still on your feet and breathing air, even though I had no reason to not expect that. It is nice to have confirmation. You have a wonderful day, and please, hun, stay safe. And I missed a thing from Hive about Drake. Not even the first one. I was always under the impression that the first one would be kind of neat. It's like, the first one that I went to was this, like, really big welcome party for, because they hired on a bunch of new teachers all at once when I first came in the country for that area, because they had recently lost like something like 35 teachers, which was just a huge percentage. So hardly anybody knew each other, and it was a big enough gathering that like all the staff were there, and the area manager on the English side and the Japanese side were there, and like it was just really uncomfortable, and just like the need, especially like coming from Milwaukee, where it's just like if there's alcohol in front of you, you have to drink it, and it's like an all-you-can-drink, so they keep on filling up your glass whenever it seems like more alcohol could go in that glass. And I just remembered getting absolutely destroyed, and at that time I wasn't eating any meat, so like there just wasn't anything for me to put in my stomach. It was not fun. Smaller scale drinking parties that I've gone to, like where it wasn't like the whole school, but it was just like maybe a couple of teachers, I've had fun at those. I wasn't vegan. I did not have it in me to do the research that would be required to like actually find out what a vegan diet would require or entail. But the short version is that my first ex had gone vegetarian, and it was one of those things where it was just like, it was easier for both of us to be vegetarian than having to prepare like 2 different meals all the time, you know, because we ate at home a lot. It's actually how I first started to learn how to cook, was because like we couldn't really go out that much anymore because it's hard to find vegetarian options in Milwaukee at the time. And then even after we broke up, I kind of stayed with it out of inertia. And then she had told me that she had gone off being a vegetarian, so I stayed being a vegetarian for another couple of years out of spite, just to show her. Which is really a foolish reason to do anything, but Chrono says, I find that I'm on the edge after 3 classes and definitely out by the 4th. You would not survive. Kronos. Well, you would survive because I would make sure that you would survive, but like if you were thrown into a Nomi Hodai without anyone to look after you, you would die. Because you'll go through way more than 4. The worst was like, you start like doing the math of like, how much do you need to drink to make back the money that you've paid for the Nomi Hodai, and then to start like costing the restaurant money, which is completely a mug's game, because like the restaurant is getting that for like pennies on the quart because they're buying it in bulk. But you know, you just start ordering carafes of wine just for yourself. One of the last ones that I went to at my old school before Nova collapsed the first time, and we got called. They did last call for drinks orders, and it meant we had like, I think 15 more minutes like to actually be able to sit at the table, and everybody ordered a carafe of wine and 2 shots of whiskey. And you've got like 15 minutes to pound all that. We all were able to walk, so that was good. Being told that even just being vegetarian in Japan is super hard. It's quite hard. You do wind up doing a lot of cooking yourself. It's why I started just eating a lot of Indian food, was because there was always a vegetarian option on the menu, and it would usually be like pretty big. You know, if you get like a lunch combo, and sometimes you can get 2 things of curry and like a big old naan, sometimes a salad on the side, for a reasonable price. So like if you're not getting big meals elsewhere, like Indian's a real good deal. Kronos says that's low-key kind of awesome. Imagine being made fun of for being left-handed, so you eventually become ambidextrous out of spite. I mean, like, ambidextrous is a useful skill, though. Like, ambidextrous is actually pretty bitchin'. Being a vegetarian, like, really didn't help me out that much. Because, like I was saying to Alice, like, anytime that we were out drinking, like, anytime that we went to an izakaya, anytime that we had a barbecue, like an outdoor, like, drinking party, I was always absolutely fucked. Because there would be just nothing I could eat, so I would just be drinking pretty much on an empty stomach and snacks. And so I would end up, like, consistently passing out, like, an hour before anybody was even beginning to start thinking about going home. And eventually I wised up and would start to be like, well, I just can't stay at the party. And for, like, the last couple of years that Mizuki and I were, like, still actively social, before, like, both we and our various friends groups kind of aged out of that period, she'd always end up coming home alone. Because I would be like, you know, look, hun, I'm not going to make you stop having fun. You're having a good time, but I'm going to die. So I'm going to go home now while I can still operate a bicycle. And she'd be like, okay, you know, have fun. And so I'd get home at like 11:30 or so, maybe midnight, pass out, dead to the world, and then she'd come in like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it was, I mean, the better answer would have been to simply drink less, but that was not an option at the time. There was one time when I had, just briefly, as like a test, because I was starting to get a little bit concerned about my alcohol consumption, and I was like, I'm just going to do just a month away from drinking, you know, just to make sure that I could still do that, which I did. But we'd gone out to, you know, they had these beer gardens up on like rooftops, you know, here and there. They're actually like they're a lot of fun, honestly. Like you're, you know, out under the sky if it's nice weather, and you got a really good view, and it's like an outdoor cafeteria, really, because they're pretty big. And we went with some friends, and you know, they got soft drinks there, so it's like I had stuff that I could, you know, at least have in my mouth, and like everybody gave me so much shit. They were just like, well, why aren't you drinking? You got to drink. You drink. We're all drinking. You got to drink. I was like, I'm not drinking. I'm taking a break. I'm taking a month off. And the entire 2 hours of that party was just like constantly. And of course, it just got worse as they got more and more drunk. Also, it's not the highest amount, which is China, which is a lower percentage at 5, but well, China's big, so it still gives them more people than Japan. Oh, about the 9% of Japan being vegetarian. I did catch that, but I was too deep in my story to say anything about it. Sorry. I would imagine, yeah. But I know that there's some Buddhists that do eat meat, but I don't know how they square that. There was that one lady priest who was like pretty famous. She'd be on TV, not regularly, but like she'd be on TV enough that I kind of knew her by look, and like she would just drink and eat meat like all the time, and it just seemed to not cause any contradiction. I don't know like what her explanation for why that was okay was, but she did have one. That's a Japanese Buddhism thing. Okay. This lady's name is Becky. That just seems, I don't know. Fire Mage Becky seems goofy. In China and Korea, China and Korea, I can fucking read. In China and Korean Buddhism, meat is banned, but not in Japanese Buddhism. See, that's really interesting, and I don't know why. Like, I don't know how they square that circle. Also, Tibetan Buddhists eat meat. Oh God! In this case, no. It's the goofy the lady we were just fighting. Because they use a random name generator for the mini bosses. You have a wonderful day at work, or at least as wonderful day at work as one can expect. And we love you too. Please do stay safe out there. I was gonna say in TV land, but that like wouldn't make any fucking sense. I fucking hate these cherry tree dudes. They are an asshole. Wow, that was quite the explosion. What the? Oh shit! Yeah, green dudes, you all gotta go. It seems like it depends on which Buddhist group you're a part of, because Japan also has specific kind of vegan Buddhism food. See, I've heard about the Japanese, like the vegan Buddhist meals. I've never had one before. But it always felt kind of weird. Like, I know that there's temples that where you can do that, where you can like arrange to have like a temple meal. But that always just felt kind of weird to me. Like, they're doing their stuff, you know? They don't need me being in their business. Zen is very popular, but also there's stuff like the group Kameido's a part of. So that, like, Kameido's deal is also is a Buddhist sect. It's not a separate culty kind of thing. They're a Buddhist cult is the thing. Okay. I always kind of get used to, and I shouldn't, because like Aum wasn't like this, but I'm always kind of used to thinking of cults in a very Christian sense, because you know, most of the U.S. cults are some form of like Christian hybridism. That guy was talking shit about the Ents. Yeah, that's true. That's actually a really good point. They're vaguely Christian. They sort of proclaim allegiance to the Christ head. Sorta, kinda. Just jumping directly into that arrow. That's because of looks at the history. CIA funded evangelicals in South Korea. Are you? Do you mean to tell me that the CIA funded this cult? That's supposed to be said in the same cadence as the shrimp fried this rice joke, but it's not really a joke because the CIA did in fact fund that cult. The official Kameido line is that they aren't anymore tied to the Buddhist group, they just happen to have a lot of members in common, you know, as one does. There's a lot of sharing between them. Also, like, oh shit, that was our special move. I should remember that we do have a special move. Friend, could you stop firing fireballs at me? we are so gonna die. And that's not okay. Oh, I don't want to be the freaking Skull Child. I want to be the werewolf. Thank you. Please heal me more. I need healing. God damn it. Oh, well, I mean, we made it to the tree, so that's a start. Let's see if we just can't maybe figure this out. Alright, let's get our inputs right. Square is stab at things. X is jump. Circle is dash. That's the important one. Okay, so it's not when it first starts to shake. I think if we wait like a second or so. Oh wait, we can jump. Wait, what the fuck are you doing, mate? What is this shit? What is this shit? You didn't do that before. Oh, yeah, you just did, because then you pass out. Right. Okay, never mind. I know that. Oh, damn it. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think if we wait for about like a second after it does the shake, she says, as she clearly proves that she's got that skill. Kamitas is a weird thing. They claim to be inspired by 13th century Buddhist guy, but they were founded in the 30s. Part of Japanese New Religion stuff. Also, for the first years, they were actually on the political center left and had deals with the JCP and Socialist Party of Japan. By the 90s, they just become really right-wing and become that weird party that's allies with the LDP. You get seats in governments that nobody remembers. Okay. Oh no shit! I did not know that. Or possibly I heard that and then just completely forgot about it. Which, for our purposes, is basically the same as not knowing. Oh no shit! Kronos, I just saw the follow-up to the comic that you sent me. I did not know, but that makes that joke so much better. I thought the joke was mostly that, like, fucking, Monica and Homura were just making out all the time. I did, and then it got lost in the shuffle. Like, Happy Science Soka Gakkai also had created a bunch of anime with the main guy on the cover, but they're far more normal than the Happy Science anime. The Happy Science anime are a lot. Oh my god, what are we doing here? Like, there's a whole other dude on the other side of this. Oh, we're not gonna be able to win? What the fuck? What do they want us to do here? Okay, we got one, but like, this dude, we're not beating this dude. Well, fuck. Looks like, well, all those dudes got killed on us. Oh. Dang, guess we probably shouldn't have helped. Our helping did nothing but get us killed. And everybody else. They're more about promoting peace in East Asia, which includes anime that admits Japan did war crimes in China and Korea, but they're also a promotion for groups that are, well, shady. It's a religious group created by one guy that has a political party. They're extremely shady, if more normalish than Happy Science, and Unification Church. So, like, is it, are they more superficially normal? But then when you peel back a little bit, they're just as worrisome as the others? Kinda. Oh fuck. Oh. 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 I think we gotta spend some of our dark currency to get some boosts, because we're just getting we're getting this shit kicked out of us. Hive, I just read your quick explanation and okay, yeah, that's a hell of a diss. That is, as the kids say, a fucking lot. The trees won't leave us alone. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, and I hate it, but you're not wrong. They seem to be mostly a normal scam, and not we need to get Happy Science Man elected leader of Japan so he can invade China before they turn Japan to a communist puppet state. I mean, okay. I mean, I guess I would rather have that than, you know, the alternative. It's still not great though. His previous track has an even more savage diss. I feel like the sensible, the most sensible option for Drake would just to not be Drake. I feel like that would probably work out pretty well. But the second sensible option would be just to like disappear forever. And just hope that everybody forgets. They also work with the LDP, so they just suck in the normal ways Japanese politics suck in general. I mean, yeah, and that's what I mean. It's like they're not great. Like, I'm not happy with them, but I suppose if I have to choose between like them and then just outright imperialistic, like on the tin fascist apocalypse mongering, then I guess I'll take the normal-ish business as usual. Awful corruption? But really, there's no winning in the equation. It's just like, which one is less awful? The most normal Japanese cult. Not like a phrase that you would expect to be able to say very often, but here we are, I guess. Oh wait, okay, I thought you were a fire mage, but you're just a turret. The mountain cults are the ones that won't let girls on the mountains. If I'm remembering right. Now, are they as good as the mountain goats? Are they better or worse than the mountain goats? Wait, there's like a Japanese sect that also doesn't let ladies on the mountains, though. Oh, I do not like this. What is this? Like, whatever you're doing, you've gotta just not. We can't be this dude. We have to be normal Skull Child. And I hate that for us, but... Living in a mountain village in Japan sure seems to suck. I imagine it's gotta be pretty difficult. Like the ones that I've been to, and they're not like mountain villages in the like the super rural sense. They're just kind of semi-rural mountain villages that I've been to, and they're pretty well cut off. There's like not a lot going on. Oh, the Rider! Yo, we gotta take Rider. Rider is way better than the Alchemist. Now, unfortunately, we did not get to heal because we did not have any money. So that could wind up being a problem for us. But we do have motorcycles, so like that's pretty important. Damn, we just fucked this girl up, though. Love that. Rider is just not to be trifled with. Yes, I will absolutely pick up the longbow that gives us extra critical damage. Also, half of them are horror stories about mountain village cults. Living in the mountains in Japan? I don't want any of these. I saw the living in a mountain village in Japan sure seems to suck, and I responded to that. Unless you missed my response. There's one more. See, I'm talking about mountain cults. Oh! Okay. Twitch is being an asshole again. Thanks a lot, Twitch. Thanks. Why, Twitch, why you gotta be fucking with Alice? That shit ain't cool. That's not cool at all. We have a distinct no fucking with Alice policy here in our chat, Twitch. You need to get with the program or you're gonna be banned. I will have my mods fuck you up. Twitch streamer bans Twitch. Wait, we can fight these things? Oh, wait, these are just training, like training tools. Okay. I think I knew that and I forgot. Every time I see a mountain village in Japanese media, there's almost always in things about how it's hard to live there. Yeah, and then the other half are about cults. It does absolutely seem like it's really hard to live there, though. Also, the murders. Periodically, you'll just get like somebody who up and kills like half the village, but that's because there's only 14 people living in the village. I feel like that happened like about 10 years back. Like when I was still working at Nova. I remember a story about somebody just kind of going on a bit of a rampage. That's why you need to pray for Shinzo Abe's ghost to show up to defend the villages? At what point in Shinzo Abe's career did he ever stand up for the villages? Because I'm thinking that it was at exactly 0 point. Oh my god, dude, you just like, you can't just shoot your... I was gonna say protein into my face, but I wanted to say pollen, and I stopped myself because my mouth was about to say protein, and that would be, like, nobody was gonna take that well. Some Japanese nationalists probably believes he did. I mean, there's people that believe a lot of stuff, though. Good old Shinzo Abe. I don't know what version of hell that he is in, but hopefully he is not enjoying it. We need to stop taking damage. Oh yeah, like he's super Nepo baby. Anytime he tried to like pass himself off as just a regular dude, it just made me want to scream. It's like, in what world? In what world are you from a normal background? When they were doing that presentation for the fucking Olympics and he was dressed up like Mario, it's like, what are you playing at, dude? You've never played a video game. Hello, Mr. Tree. We meet again, and you will probably kick my ass. Okay, yep. There we go. Got the second one. Timing's getting there. Okay. Okay. Sorry if I'm a little bit quiet, like, still not at the point where I can just ignore this fight. Hive, you have a wonderful night. You sleep very, very well. Give Bailey a big ol' hug for me. And we look forward to seeing you the next time. I think my dodge has a cooldown. Maybe on this form. Because I never seem to dodge when I want to. Oh shit. Wait, he's got double attacks in this form. Slick! It's like when Kishida did some speech about how he's going to fund the anime industry and then said, I love anime, and then went, my favorite anime is, check notes, Demon Slayer. He also did not end up funding the animation industry. Oh my god, Kronos! You're amazing. Kronos, you're always going to be amazing. Okay, so now, like, I'm pretty sure there is, like, a pause. Because you can hear the button clicking when I'm trying to dodge and not dodging. Like, I think there's a longer cooldown on his dodge. Because it seems like with the, like, the Skull Kid, the regular Skull Kid, you can dodge twice in pretty quick succession. Also, I should take a break, because we are at the 2-hour point. My favorite anime is the thing that happens to be popular at the moment. I mean, what are the odds, right? Just happens to be, I happen to love this thing that, you know, everybody else loves. And it's just, I guess they've got good taste, because they agree with me. Is not how that worked, but, like, I'm sure that's what he would have liked to have passed it off as. But I am going to take a really quick break. This is a really good point for it, and we are at the 2-hour point, as I said. I will look forward to seeing that thing, and I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Alright, we are back. Squishy! Lovely to see you. Hope you're really well. Hope life is treating you kindly. Not giving you any more shit than you feel like you can deal with. I know that it's been a bit of a lot recently, as per the last time that you dropped by, but hopefully it's eased off just a touch. If it hasn't, you don't have to tell us, or you can tell us, but like you don't have to. Always one of those weird things where it's like, you want to invite people to hopefully be comfortable to talk, but also like not force them to talk. Did you see the thing? I did not see the thing, but I will look at it as soon as I clear this room. Oh my god, that dude just like stabbed me right in the face. I don't want to, like, we beat the tree. I don't want to die here. We gotta be able to heal. My neighbor was doing Renos and vacuuming at 1 AM. Okay, now, I'm probably gonna sound very old here, or very not living in the United States anymore, but is doing Renos, is that a kind of drug? Oh, Claire! How you doing? I hope that you're super well. I'm trying to figure out what doing Renos means. Oh, renovations, okay. Okay. I kind of like my version better, but I'll go with renovations since that's the actual name. Please tell me you're going to give me the thing that heals all of my health, because I need all of it. 30% of HP is not bad. I'm doing pretty okay, I think. Yeah, like today was a relatively good day. I got the cooking done, and that was awesome. Also, this is a giant fucking head, and I don't know what this entails or implies for us, but it's probably not good. Saw a movie. Don't know that I liked the movie, but I'm kind of glad that I saw it and got it checked off my list. Mysterious boy, something has happened. Sob. I said my farewells to the ancestors and came to perform the ritual. The humans have invaded this place. The sacred shrine our race has protected all this time. I am in so much trouble with my grandfather. Help, please. Before they take the power of our ancestors, I'll give you this essence I have if you help. Yeah, sure, like, why would we not? Unless it's like the last one, where everything got fucked up. The humans used a strange device and headed to the underground shrine to steal the power of our ancestors. Humans are very scary, so avoid them and destroy the device they set up. If you hurry and destroy the device, my grandfather will arrive soon and kick the humans out. Keep that in mind. The humans are too strong, so stay hidden and destroy the device. I am not good at hiding, is the thing. I am very poor at hiding. Like, oh fuck, okay. Oh shit! Fuck me! Okay, yeah, there we go. You are going to try to kill me. And we'll probably be successful. Fake gem. Hate that. Okay, so, it's stealth. Hey, little flying, buddy, I need you to not kill, these people, because then they will notice that I'm here and they will try to kill me. That leave option reminds me of that one in Persona 5. The following options were help out and be an ass and leave. I mean, sometimes you gotta just be an ass and leave, though. Like, for their own well-being. Okay, like, these guys are on patrol, though, and I don't know how I'm supposed to destroy these reactors without these dudes noticing us. This is awful. Like, this is the blurst. Why you gotta be put in a stealth section in a game that is distinctly not about stealth? Oh shit! Oh fuck, okay. Did he maybe not notice us? Oh shit, okay, he totally noticed us. Okay, he's gotta die now. And that means that we're gonna probably fucking die. Hate all of this. Slightly large pearl. Oh wow, such a large pearl. I feel like I finally found happiness. Okay, dude, whatever. Whatever. Our little flying buddy keeps on attacking these dudes, and I feel like that's gonna be deleterious to our health. Every game is obligated to include at least one stealth section. I don't need them though. Like, I really don't need them. At least we did the thing, and I think that means that, like, we can't get the chests anymore. Looks like they've all disappeared. Hate that for us. The Gravity Rush self sections sucked. They were, like, the worst. Oh shit, you could hide. I did not know that. Thank you so very much. I can't feel the power of the device anymore. Now my grandfather will arrive and chase them all out. I'll give you this essence like I promised. It's for doing chores, but it's for the savior of our race. I'm sure grandfather won't have any complaints. Thank you so much. No problem, kid. You're not wrong. Kronos, you're not wrong. I hate it, because I love Gravity Rush in concept, but in practice a lot of it was poorly executed. Would probably be the way to best describe it. We super need health. And we can buy one more thing. Do not need no more gold. Magic attacks, we don't have any magic attacks. A lightning bolt strikes a random enemy. I mean, I like that. That sounds exciting. Let's do it. We're gonna have to do that like the double mini-boss fight, and I am not here for it. God, the motorcycle is so much fun though. I think so far Ryder might be my favorite little dude. Ryder is a lot of fun. Oh fudge! Like, I remember one of the reasons we had so much trouble with this last time is that you get to that one section where it's got all the weird platforming in it. Assassin's Dagger sounds fun. I think we go with Assassin's Dagger. But we do have... This is the bosses now. Did we beat the double boss last time? I honestly don't remember if we did. I don't believe we're gonna this time, though. Oh shit! Fuck us! We are so fucked. Oh fuck, she's pissed off now. Oh shit, oh fuck, okay. Oh, come on! I should have known that we could have dodged through the giant burning thing, but it seemed like, you know, it seemed like we should have. Is that... Alice? Alice? Tell me that's a Photoshop? Like, that's gotta be a Photoshop, right? Oh god, that's so bad. That's so awful. Fucking... Did we talk about how... Yeah, we talked about how Tato also met with Trump, and Trump gave him like a key to the White House? You did tell me that. You did tell me that. God, it's such like an obnoxious picture though. Fucking Tato Aso. Wait, what? Why though? Is also like cosplaying a college student? Is that what he does in his free time? Is it a sexy poster of Che? No! No, I don't! That sounds like a lot, though. And not like a lot in the good way. Che is popular in Japan because he's one of the first people calling out the atomic bomb in Japan. Huh. I did not know this thing. He did hold tours in Japan about it, and has gotten a lot of respect about it. Okay, like, I mean, I still think that it's pretty bullshit that Aso would have a poster of him in his office, but I can at least see, like, how that would be. Like, it's a little bit different than the usual... If you go into a college dorm room, there's like a 30% chance that there'll be a poster of Che on the wall. Okay, that's the thing we gotta get rid of. I mean, it's funny in very large quotation marks. The fact that he still dresses up like a mafia don. He's like, this is the style that I want to project as Finance Minister of Japan. It's like, it's kind of being a bit on the nose, is the thing. Actually, I don't know if I like the werewolf. Wait, yeah, isn't he, hold on, what is his position now? I know he was Minister of Finance, but what is he these days? Serving as Vice President of the Liberal Democratic Party. Does he not have a cabinet position anymore? Huh. Oh my god, he's 83 years old now. It says he's Deputy Prime Minister. He was, wait, no. Okay, no. That he was Deputy Prime Minister. Well, let me peep this. Previously Prime Minister of Japan, got that. Deputy Prime Minister of Japan and Minister of Finance from 2012 to 2021. He was the longest-serving Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Finance in Japanese history. Previously was Minister of Foreign Affairs, and from 2005-2007, and was Minister for Internal Affairs and Communications from 2003 to 2005. So what exactly is he doing now? Because he's still in office. Why is all this listed at 2021? Fuck, I can't look it up now. He stopped in 2021 from being finance minister. Remember the Suga era? What a time. Honestly, I do not. Like, it's all gone. I mean, it wasn't as bad as like when I first got to Japan and it was like a revolving door Pokemon, and it was just a new fucking prime minister every couple of months. Water Skull. I haven't gotten this one before. When dealing damage to enemies with normal attacks, gains charges in the form of moisture. When charges are full, consumes the charges and unleashes a wave. Alright. Dashes are considered attacks, cannot dash consecutively. Oh. I bet that's the same thing that was going on with the Rider. I bet the Rider can't dash consecutively. It's incredibly funny and sad how a lot of the remaining Democratic Party government guys are all LDP guys now. Did they switch seats? They became LDP guys when the party split off. That feels like forever ago. I mean, honestly, everything feels like forever ago, so it's like, I guess that's not too surprising. A lot of them thought the CDP was too left-wing, which, lol, so went to the DPP or the LDP. Gotcha. Too left-wing. We don't have a left-wing. I think we should do double damage to this lady because we're made out of water and she is Fire Girl. But small is like the operative word there. Lady, you gotta be on the ground. I cannot fucking hit you. I need you to come here. Lady, I need you to come here. Maybe we should switch to the other form. Just like to have a few more attacks in the air. Like, the other one is neat and everything, but... Cold! How you doing? Exposed thigh meat? In my Christian Minecraft stream? What? Did we start doing Christian Minecraft? How you doing, Cold? It is lovely to see you. And Soup! Yo! Folks are just pouring in for the last 30 minutes. I love it. I hope that all of you are very well. I hope that life is not being an asshole to you. I know that's a pretty big ask sometimes, so I'll keep my toes crossed. Oh shit! Oh, darn it! I guess I did! And I hate that. I hate everything about that. I'm doing pretty well. Like I was saying earlier, it's been a bit of a mixed bag for the last week or so, but today was pretty decent. I did manage to get a bike ride in, even though it's been kind of crummy weather. Did some cooking in the morning. Got to see a movie. I should do like a write-up about it or something. Just like so I don't have to go through the pain of it every time. The short version, since we did a longer version at the beginning of the stream, is that Ghost World is kind of insufferable. Just kinda. Do we want to try for a different Skellington? Ghost World is a 2001 sort of coming-of-age drama. Kind of imagine if Daria was live action, but also completely amoral. And that puts you in the ballpark. It's extremely heavy on the late 90s, early 2000s snark. I think even to the extent that even at the time, it would have been a little bit too much for me, but I think that the target audience was probably about 4 years younger than I was. The main character does have a stunning aesthetic. Her aesthetic is incredibly gender, but it's got a lot of issues. How do you even come up with that combo? I mean, honestly, like, I feel like it's the natural progression of 90s insincerity, like, and snark as humor. It's very hipster. It's very elitist. Where basically anything is okay because you're so much better than everybody else. And that does seem to be like the operant motivating factor in the main character. And I'm not entirely certain that the movie sides against her. The comics it's based on is way better. It did seem like the TV tropes had mentioned something like that it was very divisive with the comics fans, that they kind of hated it. The comic is weirdly more earnest. See, that's what, like, I feel like that's what, like, the movie wanted to be earnest and then just completely, utterly failed at it. It was very interesting. I did like the ending, though. I will always take a little bit of magical realism in my stories. And that also feels very 90s-esque. But yeah, it was one of those movies where it felt like something that I should have gone to see when it came out. Like, it was very much in my wheelhouse. And then I just somehow completely missed it. And it was playing at the theater here. God knows why. It's not even like a 20-year anniversary. And I was like, well, hey, here's my chance. Yeah. I'm glad I saw it. But, yeah, I don't think I enjoyed it. Daniel Close is, like, not always the best, but one of the better 90s Gen X comics guys. I saw, like, a little bit of his Velvet Glove cast in an Iron Fist. I wish I could remember it better, but I know I've read at least a couple of chapters of that. But I was saying earlier in the stream that, like, the main character reminds me extremely of my ex-girlfriend. Not my ex-wife, my ex-girlfriend. It's a lot. Like, it's the bits that I've read, and I read the synopsis again recently, and it's just like, it's kind of a lot. Oh, a free body. You're small and weak looking, but you're actually pretty strong, aren't you? Thanks for saving me. I was almost used by those guys without being able to do anything. Since you saved me, I'll repay you with magic. Let's see. Hey, that thing you have, it's pretty cool. I choose that one. I don't know what you're doing. Also fought known abuser Shia LaBeouf once. Really now? That's not a sentence I expected to read. Shia plagiarized a lot of his stuff for a short movie from a Close comic. Huh. I hope he got his ass kicked. We're not here for known abuser Shia LaBeouf. Shia the Beef. Besides being an abuser guy, he's a known plagiarist. I was about to say the Beef. The worst thing about that, I will tell you a thing here, and assume that I am in good company that will not use it against me. But for reasons that are completely beyond my ken, that was my grade school nickname, and I absolutely hated it. And it did not help out with any of my ideas about weight. Also, he did the extremely funny "he will not divide us" Trump thing. What is the extremely funny "he will not divide us" Trump thing? Where Trump got elected, he sat near a wall for 7 hours and just shouted, "He will not divide us, he will not divide us." Wait, that's the thing that Shia LaBeouf did, not Close, right? Cause that sounds like more of a Shia thing. Okay, I was gonna say. You know, he could have gone through his entire life just being the annoying dude from Transformers. Wild the Beef. Oh wait, this is the one that switches our skills. No, I do not. No, I think not. I think our skills are okay. Was Shy in the God-Awful Imagine thing that was going around during COVID? It really feels like the overlap between those two things is a circle. I am so glad that I missed that. Like, I saw people talking about it, and I was just like, I don't need to look at this at all. It's not going to make me happy with my life. Was Will Smith's son recently in a movie? And was that movie I Saw the TV Glow? Or am I just completely, utterly off base? There's a good clip where left-wing gaming journalist game dev Austin Walker was near the thing and stopped him for a moment to say, hey, this is very bad, annoying liberal stuff, and we need to actually fight fascism. Wait, Fred Durst was in I Saw the TV Glow. Because that's kind of disappointing, because I saw the trailer for that movie and actually kind of wanted to see it. It seemed like a thing. It does look kind of interesting. Let me see the cast. Oh, there's Fred Durst. Okay, Justice Smith. Is Justice Smith one of the Smiths? Or is he a different Smith? Justice Helio Smith is an American actor, best known for his roles in the films Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, Pokemon Detective Pikachu. I knew I'd seen his face. All the Bright Places and Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves. I need to watch the Dungeons & Dragons movie. Okay, so he is not one of the Smiths. Just shares the same last name. It is by a trans non-binary director. All sorts of green flags? No, that's not that's what I'm saying. I'm saying he's not Will Smith's kid, he just shares the same name. I am sorry that I have misled everyone. I was confused. Jaden Smith is Will Smith's kid. But I do not know what Jaden Smith has been in. Ah, Beans. Beans is a wonderful, exclamatory? I'm not sure what word type that is. I don't even think word type is the word that I need here, but... all of these fucking trees. I need you to go away. One thing that I'm not... oh god, I just jumped like right at the spikes. One thing I'm not super enjoying about this game is like, there's not really a lot of variety in the biomes. It's like, chapter 1 is just this forest, and we're just gonna have to get through this fucking forest, and that's just what it's gonna be. And all of the rooms are, I mean, they're themed because they're all forest rooms, so it does make sense, but it's like we're spending a lot of fucking time in this forest. Oh, shit. It's the We're All Going to the World's Fair director, which is good. I need to see that as well. I've got so many movies and shit that I need to see, and I'm never gonna fucking see, because I'm here. Oh god, dude, could you not punch me? I need you to not do that anymore. Like, just could you not do this attack ever again? that would be Ginchi. I would consider that very Ginch. Well, okay, so the thing is about that is that this is it's a roguelike. So I did not know that this was a roguelike when I picked it up. So like with all roguelikes, the progress resets and you just get like slight consistent incremental progress. The Japanese trans Yakuza movie. I should have written the name of that movie down, because I don't think it's the same one that you're talking about. But we were just talking about, there's a Japanese voice actor. Well, not a Japanese voice actor, an actor who did voice work in a Japanese video game, who was in a Japanese trans movie in the 70s? And I remember being really surprised about that and reading about it on the stream. The Clan's Heir is a trans woman, which is... the Clan's Heir is a trans woman, so that's the full title. Which is directed by a guy that was in extremely famous Yakuza movies and has a top-tier cast. Oh, no shit. Yo, yes, I do need to watch that. Alice, you are hooking me up, and I appreciate that so much. To loop around brief, so because I feel like I've got a bunch of plates in the air at the same time, but we did die, and it was pretty good timing. But to soup, so that's why we're actually going to make Thursday the final quote-unquote regular stream of Skul, and Skul's gonna go in the roguelike box for when we need fill-in between long-form games. And we are going to start an actual new long-form game, which I already have picked out and purchased, on the 13th. It's going to be very exciting. People will be quite surprised. I did catch that you'd said that it was Peter, and I just completely did not respond to it because I don't know why. Absolutely not. Okay, so here the problem with giving a hint, Kronos, is that I kind of feel like I would just give the entire game away if I gave a hint. Is the thing. And the actor Peter is in Funeral Parade of Roses, which is one of Ikuda's favorite movies, to the point that he got the composer for it to be the Utena composer. Huh. I do like, hi, Tongue and Brain Meats. I need you to have a conference, work together, so that I get these words out of my fucking mouth. I do like seeing queer Japanese performers getting work. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's where we got to... Yes! That's how we got talking about Peter. Thank you. Okay, so that's the link in that chain from the... who knows how many streams previous, when I was looking that up on IMDb. Yakuza Dead Souls. Also Ron and one of the Zatoichi movies. Is it the Beat Takeshi Zatoichi movie? Because he's got at least one, right? I mean, I know he has one because it came out after I came to Japan. Nah, these are the old ones. Okay. Skul. Zatoichi at the Fire Festival from the 70s. I want to go to a fire festival, but not the fire festival that's spelled with a Y. Not that one. I don't think that one's probably any fun. Why am I getting a friend request? I mean, I don't hate the idea that I'm getting a friend request, but it is kind of weird. It doesn't generally happen. I did get somebody sending me like just a random message that was all in Russian, except for Little Big Planet carding, which was in English. So that was kind of unusual, because I don't know what it says, so I can't really respond to it. But it was very much out of the blue. Also, the most baffling, Fruits of Passion is a Japanese-French co-production with Klaus Kinski, which is a sequel to the erotic French novel of the story of O. Yeah, definitely don't. You never know what'll open you up to a hack, and the PSN is no stranger to hacks. This is true. And I don't, no, I mean, like, I don't respond to friend requests unless I know who it is that's sending it. Because I mean, I feel bad if it's somebody who's just, like, legitimately trying to get in touch, or someone who's, like, watching stream on PS4 or something and can't necessarily join in to chat. But, you know, it's like you said, the PSN is tissue paper thin as far as security goes, so I need zero problems in my life. I do not have the spoons for any extra problems beyond what I already have. Which makes things sound a lot darker than they are. Like, I don't want anybody to be overly troubled. Nothing serious or significant is going on. It's just life is enough. Basic general life is enough. We all do, Soup, honestly. I don't, like, on one hand, I want to believe that every year and generation has, like, roughly the same degree of bullshit on a day-to-day, and we just lose track of most of it because history only accounts for, like, the really big stuff and tends to leave the day-to-day out of the equation. So, like, I don't really think that this timeline is so much worse than previous timelines, and yet at the same time it does feel like an awful lot of, like, really big, really fucked up stuff is just happening constantly. Like, Evelyn was in earlier today and is just talking about how where she's living, and there's just either constant tornadoes or tornado warnings. And granted, that area is, like, it is known for tornadoes, but not, like, as an everyday kind of thing. Yeah, standard of living is pretty fucked. Honestly, it's not good. Like, and I don't know. It's weird because it's like, on one hand, because of my age, and I've got 20 years of experience plus being a quote unquote adult, but because of, like, social position, I've been working basically entry-level positions my entire life, so it's always like I'm constantly starting out, but at the same time, like, I couldn't imagine being 20 right now and, like, looking at the situation as things are, like, on the ground, and having, like, 2024 being your start point, that feels like it would be an awful fucking lot. Like, I kind of feel like at least I got like a couple of years where it was kind of cruisy and things didn't seem quite as on fire. And even like my first years in Japan, where it was like, if you look at like 9/11 as a particular inflection point, where things like distinctly get worse after that, like being in Japan, being away from the kind of social situation of what was going on in the US at the time, as the xenophobia is ramping up, because I left in 2003 and I mostly kept like my head down, not because of 9/11, but just because I was busy preparing to come to Japan, you know, between 2001 and 2003. And then I got over here and it's like there was a period of time, probably up into like 2007, where you could kind of pretend things were normal, because not only were the wars and things happening on the other side of the planet, you know, in Afghanistan and in Iraq, but also like that US side of like what that was doing to US society was also on the other side of the planet from me. Which led to a very skewed view of like that period. But kind of getting a bit afield for hour 3 in the stream. Maybe we could pick up this thread on Thursday? Right, 'cause today's Monday. So we should put a ribbon on things with Administrata. Thursday will be the last regular of Skul. Friday will be LBP3. Just kind of dorking around. I've got a semi-coherent image of something I might want to build, but I'm not like 100% on it. But it's just kind of nice as a unwinding kind of stream. So that'll be Friday. Monday will be the new long form. I'm not entirely certain how long the long form will be. The last time that I played this game, I was extremely high. So that's probably gonna skew my recollections of how long it'll actually take to beat. But long enough to be a long form. And it's not a roguelike, so there you go, Kronos. There are some hints for you to noodle on. But I will ask all of you, as I always do, to please be taking care of yourselves out there in the meat space, 'cause it's weird right now, and I'm concerned. For all of you, because I know that all of you are in your own situations of having to deal with an awful lot on your plate. Squishy, thank you for dropping by. You are always welcome here, and I hope that this is a little bit of a help from getting away from the guy doing the Renos. But stay safe, keep yourselves hydrated, especially all y'all that are going into the summer months, which is probably 3/4 of you. But do be drinking all of that water and electrolytes. Drink the electrolytes not as the water, but separately. That's what the superheroes do. Make sure you're getting at least, one meal in a day, as Called says. Doesn't have to be perfect. It can in fact be garbage if it has to be, but just to get something in your belly, especially for point number 3, because a lot of that medication needs you to have something in your stomach. So if you got that medication, try to take it as close to schedule as your situation allows you to do. But above all and overall, please do remember that you are important. Your lives do have value. You've got an awful lot to me. It means a lot that y'all are willing to spend this time with me, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. So you damn well better take care of yourselves and treat yourselves right, even if your brain meats tell you that you shouldn't or that you don't deserve it, because I'm telling you that you do. But that pretty much does it for us here this go about. So from me, Risco, here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, sayonara, see you, and ciao.